Ugh. Whew. Okie dokie. How are y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing okay. I think the boys needed a break tonight, but you know what? Uh, when everybody else needs a break, I gotta make sure we stay consistent because we were talking about that. We are talking about making sure we stay consistent for you guys, and we gotta find a way to give you guys what y'all want. Better, way better. So tonight, the boys are gonna be taking a rest. They're gonna be relaxing. Hold on 1 minute. Nemo, what's up, my boy? Nemo asked me, how was the Odyssey? Nemo, I'm not gonna lie. I want to talk to you. I want to talk about that to you in person. Furthermore, I want to see it. I want to see it again. After watching, I want to see it again. But I want you to go with me when we see it. But like, it's the reason why I haven't made a video about the Odyssey. I haven't talked about my feelings on it. I'm a little conflicted. I think I need to see that shit twice. I think I need to see it twice. Bro said, "Is this not the podcast?" What this is right now is what it used to be when we first started. This is questions. So it's like I said, the boys, they're resting tonight. Right? Phil already said he needed to take a break. I said, go ahead, get you some rest tonight because he's tired. He had a lot to do today. But what I think I'm gonna start doing is when everybody needs a break and everybody's tired, I think I'm gonna start doing these things where it's called questions, right? Which is what we did in the beginning anyway, right? That's all it is. It's not a podcast. It's just questions, and it'll be titled as such. It'll be titled. We can go next week. Okay, got it. Let's do it. Yeah, he said if you respect something different, it's just that's not that. It's just I'm very conflicted. I'm very conflicted. I'm very very conflicted. Bro, oh man, I want to see if a pimp named Phil could get you. You know what, Demon, don't make me. I'm gonna have to ban you. I hope you're doing good, bro. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing so good. Y'all have no idea how well I'm doing now. Um, I'm evolving now, and I'm learning something I should have learned a long time ago. What's up, Weapon X? But yeah, like I said, I'm evolving. I'm growing. I'm losing some dead weight, and I love it. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning some things I should have learned in the beginning, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm doing great. Phil gonna have to wear a pimp hat. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. We might have to do a stream like that. Would y'all like that? Would y'all like me and Phil to go to like a suit warehouse or something and get him dressed like a white pimp? Would y'all like that? I think y'all would love that. I think y'all would. I think y'all would. I think y'all would be absolutely excited to hear that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of scary for me. It's kind of scary how y'all want to see me. Y'all want to see me get pimped out by that Caucasian man. I thought y'all loved me. I thought y'all loved me. I'm not gonna lie though, JoJo got to be like a lethal assassin. The way he like sniped me, that was crazy. People need to make a donation goal for Lion to make Phil do. Oh my goodness, no. Let a pimp named Sleepy do it then. I'm not letting Sleepy pimp me. Oh my God, no. Woo! No sir. Bro said, are there any omnibus books you're looking at? Ooh. I tell you what, I'll answer that question. I'll answer that one. After that, we got to get into super chats. But as for, are there any omnibuses that I'm looking for? That I want to add to my collection? Yes. I just don't know how I'm going to justify spending that amount of money and my wife not look at me like I'm crazy. I want the complete Krakoa like X-Men. I want all of it. I want all of it. I want the complete omnibus of that. That's a lot of books. It's a lot of books. That's a lot of books. Bro says, are there any Star Wars books you're looking at? Not right now. I have a Legends that you don't even know about. But like I said, we gotta get in the super chats. We got super chat. If y'all asking questions, make sure they are super chats. Well, not just questions. Just y'all know, y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Let me see. So I'm reading the first compendium of Spawn. Why did McFarlane? He said, why did McFarlane of Spawn? Wait, why did McFarlane fuck with Spawn being white? Give Spawn an identity crisis. Yeah, I don't know what McFarlane was doing when he did that shit. There's a comic where McFarlane gave him a white baby. I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, I can give you a child. Why the child gotta be white? God damn. And he was so happy to have that baby. Oh my god, look at you. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro said, I'm seeing 150 on the omnibus. No. It's not just one. We're talking about the complete set, all of it. It's not just one omni. It's not just one omni. It's multiples. It's fucking multiples. Disgusting. Anyway, because it's a huge series, right? But yeah, Weapon X, my boy, $4.99. He says, I've read X-Men Red and soon Age of Apocalypse. Can you give me a short recap for Apocalypse? Man, say. I'm gonna tell you right now, Weapon, I love you to death. Yeah, recommendations. Leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone. Don't even touch it. Age of Apocalypse, you'll hate yourself. I'm not kidding. That series didn't do nothing. You will hate yourself. I hated myself reading that shit. That shit was trash. That shit was trash. That shit was trash, man. Fuck no. And none of it's canon. Fuck no. You want a good read? Read X of Swords. Read that. Damn, that's crazy. Good looking. What? You know what, Weapon? You know what? I don't want to tell you not to. You know what? Go read it. Go read it. Go read it. Watch you come back mad at me. Watch you come back mad at me. You think I'm playing? Weapon, you think I'm playing? Go read Age of Apocalypse. Watch you come back mad at me. Watch. Go read that and watch you come back lying. Lying. What was the lying? You didn't want to warn me. I told you. I go read it. Read it. Watch you be mad. Watch you be mad. Yep. Watch you be mad. It's man. You gonna play? He said, "I'll heed your warning, bro." Wait, Weapon. I'm being so. This is why nobody talked about that series. When they did it, nobody talked about it. And we thought it was gonna be cool. Oh my god, Age of Apocalypse. Oh, like nah, bro. I'm good. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. Age of Apocalypse. There we go. Yeah, no. Not Age of Apocalypse. Age Revelations. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Age of Revelations. Don't go reading Age of Revelations. Don't do that. I got them mixed up. But Age of Revelations, don't read that. Leave that shit alone. Don't even touch it. Just don't touch it. I'll make sure. Because I want to make sure I'm saying the right shit. Here it goes, right here. I want to make sure you got the right one. Age Revelations. No. X-Men. Age of Revelations. There we go. Weapon, you see this shit, you run. This the one, I'm sorry. You see this shit right here, Weapon, you run. You run away. He said, wait. He said, I already read that. It was whack. Yeah, nah. Unfortunately, I did read that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I tried to save you, baby. I tried to save you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nah, that shit is trash. That shit. And I apologize, guys. It wasn't Age of Apocalypse. It was Age of Revelations. But it's the same goddamn. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Bro said, I have that run. I'm not reading it. I swear to God. I wish I could burn my shit, bro. I wish I could burn my shit. That shit, it's not, it ain't what that is. But let me get to the next one real quick. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, but yeah, that shit was trash. Bro says, is Kitty immune to Susan's powers? I wouldn't say immune. I think she kind of is, because I know she's immune to Emma Frost. I don't know if she's immune to yeah, I don't think she's immune. Yeah, I don't know if she's immune to Susan. I'd have to look that up, but I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I gotta check, but I don't think Susan can affect her. If she can, damn. But if not, I gotta go check though. I gotta go check, but I don't think she is. How far would the Inhuman reader with the mutant power of Destiny go in Marvel? How broken would he be? What the fuck? How far would the Inhuman reader with the mutant powers of... I'm confused. Hold on. What Inhuman are you talking... How far would the Inhuman reader with... Yeah, you got to clarify that one for me. Clarify that. So I can understand what you're asking. How far would the Inhuman... reader with the mutant powers of Destiny go and bro said wasted everybody's time, especially in that Storm comic. Yeah, that shit was bullshit. That was a waste of money. There is an Inhuman named Reader. Oh, okay. Hold on. The Inhuman Reader. I don't know. I don't think I know much about Reader. I know about some of them, but give me a minute. Let me see. Oh, okay. I see what he can do. And you want me to use the if you give him the power of Destiny, huh? So guys, if you don't know who Reader is, right, I gotta go do some research on him. But just like skinning off of what the Marvel app has, well, not the Marvel app, the Marvel website. Because I looked them up on their website, and you know, they're kind of like, they don't give much information. But he has the ability to apparently, like, if he reads something, it basically manifests, which is cool. But his eyes are gone. So, like, he can't read, he can't see it. But if he reads in Braille, it's different. But if you give him the power of Destiny, then he would be able to see. right? He will be able to see it, but I don't think. Uh. Mm, I would have to see. I would have to see how far of a range his powers have. Because let's say, okay, if whatever he reads, right, which I don't know, I gotta go check for myself. So let's see, what if let's say he reads a book, okay? So let me see. I know I got all these books on my desk anyway. Give me something nasty. Here it is. Okay, so let's say he reads a book, right? Okay, reads a book. Whatever he reads comes out, right? Now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think if he writes something and reads it, it doesn't work that way. I wouldn't know, but I'm just gonna go off a guess. So let's say he has the power of destiny. He can see destiny. He can see everything, right? And let's say he sees an outcome that he doesn't want. So what he does is he reads a different outcome, or he reads a different event and it happens. That would be dangerous because then he will be able to change the future, right? He actively will be able to change it, right? And you see, yeah, no, I know you're saying, but there's always stipulations to that. Comics don't just give a character power like that without some type of like safeguard, so they're not too goddamn broken. So there's got to be a safeguard, and I'm saying it because I need to go do some research on him. But there has to be a safeguard. There has to be a safeguard. Um, so I'm not gonna just go and say, yeah, whatever he reads, it happens, and then I find out that there are stipulations or there are limits to his power. You know what I'm saying? One thing that you don't want to do is don't speak in absolutes unless you actually know at least the limitations of that absolute, right? Like for instance, if I say Black Panther 9 times out of 10 or majority of the time when they basically show him using energy daggers, there's a glow. Well, I know that the chances that there's a comic where he has energy daggers and they don't glow is very slim. Like it's very like little to nothing, right? So I can speak in an absolute on that. But if I don't know at all, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna even speak on an absolute. Um, so I don't know if I know that's his power, but everybody has a limit, right? Like for instance, Scott Summers, if he takes his glasses off, his concussive force can just basically it's destructive force, right? But he has a limit. His body has to absorb sun radiation or just, basically energy, period, to be able to do all that. And even if he does it, he can only keep his eyes open for so long because he does get fatigued. See what I'm saying? Like, Wolverine has a healing factor that basically heals all his wounds, but Wolverine still ages. He has a healing factor, but from years to come, adamantium in his body will poison him. See what I'm saying? So there's always stipulation. Do you want to go watch Odyssey and 4X and get tossed around and water splashed a lot? What the fuck movie are you trying to say? I want the roller coaster experience. Where the fuck is that at? I'm confused. Where the fuck is that at? I don't know if I'm scared. You gotta tell me where the hell that is. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. He said Cinemark. What Cinemark is doing that? What Cinemark is giving you? Yeah, we're gonna put water on you, bitch. You're gonna be in a tsunami. Absolutely. I don't know. I gotta see some videos. Let me see. It's where the seats move and they spray water and shoot air at you. I'm scared. I guess, but I'm scared. But I guess I'm scared. Like the Caucasian in me is saying, hey, maybe we should go try this. The black in me is like, sir, you're not. No, stop it. But yeah, we'll see. He said it's made for white people. I bet. He trying to see how fluffy the lion is, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna be dying. Oh my goodness. But nah, what's the next question? But yeah, I do see if he can read something and bring it into life. I do see him, Like, he could probably write some shit. Fuck having the power of destiny. He could probably just. And the man saw a holy grail appear in front of him. And when he lifted the holy grail and drank it, he not only became God, but he had all the power in the universe. Like, there has to be a stipulation there. There has to be a limit. Is Phil joining tonight? Nah, Phil's tired. He's taking a break. He's gonna get himself some rest. Let that man rest. Yeah, but I got y'all for the next hour and something, maybe 2 hours. Just gotta make sure y'all got something to watch, something to listen to. Uh-oh. Queen, on the other hand, is taking a nap. She's sleeping. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I hate when she sleeps. It irritates me because, like, she be sleeping so pretty, and I be wanting to go mess with her so bad. Like, I really do. I be literally wanting to go over there and just bother her. I love her to death. I do. I be wanting to just bother her, but I be letting her make it because that's my baby. Yeah, I be letting her make it. Bro said leave her alone. I love her too much. I love her way too much to leave her alone. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I can't do that. I can't do that. Let's see what we got going on. Plus, no offense, she just looks too goddamn good. I'm not gonna lie, she does. She just looks too amazing. I can't help it. I can't help it. But now, what's the next question, guys? What y'all got for me? What y'all got for me tonight? What do you have for me? Let me see. Ah, there we go. Whew. Wish I could join you on the live, but I don't have enough followers on there. That's not how my lives work. We've had people on before. It's called the Great Hall. Bro said it's like 90 minutes away. Sorry. Hey, bro, that's a super chat. I'm sorry to tell you, it's a super chat. Let's see what we got here. Lion won't put Nemo on the podcast, though. Nemo, I have told you multiple times when you could come on the podcast. You already know that. Stop playing with me. A smile is something special. Liver. Oh, okay, I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I'm over here listening to that It song, and that's just like, I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. I saw the super chat, and I stuttered. I said, a smile is something. Click, blah, blah. Sorry, guys. The super chat got me. Anyway, let me see. Xavier family line versus Richard family line. Damn. Nah, if we're damn. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to give that to the Richards. I'm sorry. They're a little they're a little too deep in it. I'm gonna have to give that to them. They're a little too deep in it. I'm gonna have to give it to them. I'm sorry. Yep. Well, let me see. No, because I know Charles has. Damn. Damn. Hmm. Shit. Hmm. Yeah. Nah. I think I'm a stick with Richard. I'm gonna stick with Richard. I'm gonna stick with Richard. Nah. What's the next one? No, that's what I'm saying. I would think because with Legion, I would say that, but if I'm correct, if I'm correct, there's a member of the Richard bloodline that I don't think Legion can handle. Um, I don't. That's why I'm a little iffy on that. I don't want to just go your Legion. If I'm thinking who I'm thinking, I know I'm not incorrect. Hold on a second. I know I'm not incorrect. Hold on a second. I want his whole family tree. Hold on a second. Yeah, fuck no. Fuck no. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. If I'm correct, yeah, if, no, fuck, not no, it's, no, Franklin, no, stop, absolutely not. If I'm correct, Kang is in that bloodline. If I'm correct, I know I'm not wrong. If I'm correct, if I'm correct, Reed Richards is you know what I'm saying. If I'm correct, Reed Richards is literally related to the Kang bloodline. So I know I'm not. I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. So yeah, nah, I wouldn't take Legion and put that. Yeah, nah. Bro said, huh? Like, nah, ain't no huh. I know I'm not tripping. I know I am. So it is what it is. I'm not finna. Yeah, fuck no. I knew I wasn't tripping. I was like, nah. This motherfucker said what? He said what? Yeah, Kang is a part of that bloodline. I forgot how. I did a video on it. I just forgot how. Yes, he's related to Kang. That's why I can't. That's why I said Franklin is not the problem. Um, I forgot how he's related to Kang. I forgot, and I don't want to look it up. That's cheating. That's cheating. But I know Reed Richards is related to Kang. I just forgot how. It's because it's been a while. It's been a while. I should put that on my Sunday reading. It's been a while. I might have to do a video about that. I might have to do a video about that. I forgot, but yes, Reed Richards is related to Kang. So no, absolutely not. I can't give that to Legion. Not to characters who can just manipulate time, know the timeline, and have defeated damn near everybody. What? No, no. Isn't he a descendant? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a descendant of them. Um, so that's why I say I can't give that to Xavier because with Xavier's bloodline, I mean, who do you really have? I mean, yeah, you got Legion. That's great. Proud of you, bitch. Good for you. But it's like okay. So yeah, no, I can't. can't get that to the Xaviers. I gotta get it. I gotta get that to Reed, especially with who Reed's daddy is. No, stop. He said, Kang is a Richard. My life is a lot. Man, you know what? Because I know I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I hate doing this. Oh, I don't want to do this. Damn it, I don't want to do this. Hold on a second. I want to look it up because I don't want to make no mistakes. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. Yes, they're related to Nathaniel Richards, the Warlord. Um, the prize signal greatest treasure in the universe. Yes, yes. Damn. This is the scan that y'all want. I can't pull up Discord right now. That motherfucker said, nah. Like, yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. He said, nah. I knew I wasn't tripping. Hold on. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yes. I knew I wasn't tripping. Boy, he hit that sleepy, huh? He hit that sleepy, huh? Hold on. I knew it. I knew I wasn't tripping. There we go. If y'all can see that. Our esteemed ancestor, the warlord, Nathaniel Richards. I knew it. Look, with the Council of Kangs, I knew I wasn't tripping, dog. I knew I wasn't. Motherfucker said, well, GG's. Bro, my instincts, I love my comic book instincts, boy. Good God, I love that. I had to think for a minute. I was like, something don't taste right. I can't get at. Something don't taste right. I was like, No, he said, throw in the towel. Could you imagine that fight, though? I am Legion. Yeah, we're all Kang. We don't care about. Give me that blaster. A mere blaster can't kill. Yeah, shut up, bro. Yeah, this is not a. I got this from such and such year, dimension, whatever. Yeah, this bro one shots. Have a good day. Who else is in his family? Who else is finna kill? Oh no, I think that's the biggest one. Okay. He said, "Fight back." I'm being for real. He said this some bullshit. Hey man, hit that sleepy, huh? What you mean? He related? What? No. What? No. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro, because he said, yo, who would win, the Richards or the Xaviers? You know, the Xaviers, they got a Legion. Yeah, that's cool. Richard got the Council of Kangs. Stop it. Literally, stop it. Stop it. Woo! He said, stick me in the voice. This is bullshit. I love my instincts. Let me see. How's my video coming along? We got you. Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. We got you. And man, he making sure when my video coming, King. I got you. Who's your favorite underrated Marvel and DC character? Oh shit. Vixen would be my favorite for DC because people act like they don't know who she is, and that irritates the crap out of me. Good God. As for like Marvel, it's a kid. I love him. I love him so much. And I just hate that nobody talks about him, and it irritates me. If you guys would give me a minute, I could go get the book so y'all can see it. Would y'all be willing to stay and not leave the live while I go get it for y'all, please? Because I don't think I think this is a character you guys never even heard of. I may have talked about him once or twice, but he's a character nobody talks about. Um, so is it okay? Would y'all be willing to kind of sit here and wait? Just give me a minute so I can go get the comic, please. This motherfucker said, "Motherfucker, you better run, run!" He said, "You better run." Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. The problem is, I know you guys can hear me. I gotta go in my library. That's the problem. It's a Marvel comic, so I'm good on that. I just have a lot of trades. But I'm here. I promise I'm here. If I'm correct, it might have a black spine or something. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes you gotta really look at your collection and think to yourself, maybe you have too many comics. Yeah, maybe sometimes I gotta look and just think to myself, maybe I got too many. Maybe I got too many. Yeah, there's a good chance I got too many comics, guys. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna pull all this shit out. Queen finna be mad at me. And I found it after throwing a whole shelf on the floor, and I feel bad. I feel terrible. She's gonna be mad. It's okay though. Let me see how many people stayed. Okay, a couple people stayed. So this is a book you guys have probably never even heard of, but you guys should. But you should go read this comic. It's called Monsters Unleashed. And what it is about, it's so cool. I have book 1 and 2. I just went ahead and got this one there. But what it's about is this kid has the ability to draw characters, right? He's an artist. So one of the coolest things about him is that whatever he draws comes to life. So he's a really cool character. I always thought he was a really cool character. He's neat. He's a good kid. And very powerful. See? That's what he does. Like, whatever he draws comes to life. It's pretty cool. Yep. He's amazing. I love him to death. Yep. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's been a while since I read it. Bro says it sounds interesting. It is. It's very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. You have no idea. I wish Queen would wake up so I can mess with her. But she's tired. My baby is tired. Hold on 1 minute. Motherfucker said. There we go. For $4.99, bro said, I do want to say thank you for getting me into making videos. Honestly, struggling. Feel like my vids could be better, but I don't know what I should change. Okay. Listen carefully. I want you to listen really carefully to me, okay? I have retired from giving people advice about comic books and stuff like that. At least I say that all the time, right? But I'm not a very strong individual. I'm quite fucking weak, and usually if somebody needs help or guidance, my silly ass will be all like, blah, 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 blah. But if I could give you any advice on how to make your comic book content or your content better, period, you have to understand social media is it's a lottery, but it's one that you can control if you know what you're doing, right? Every social media platform is different. Everyone reacts different. Everyone has different requirements, right? TikTok specifically has changed drastically. It's no longer what it used to be, right? But it's still a good place to use as an engine. Instagram, you're not really going to make a lot of cheese on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. It's more of a resume. You want to keep it 100, right? You want to make money. If you want to do social media for the money, you want Twitch, you want TikTok, you want Facebook, and you want YouTube. If you're on Twitch, you can just Twitch stream, and if you get enough views or followers, Twitch will just pay you to be there. I'm not even kidding. They will literally just pay you to be there. But that's if you just want money, right? You want money, okay, cool, do that. But if you actually want to help people and you want to entertain and you want people to learn and you actually want to do something more than just trying to make money, right? If you want to do more than make money, then if you want to make your content better, you got to figure out what is it that you want to do. Your content might not be talking about comic books. Your content might not be doing video game bullshit. Your content might not even be streaming, right? You know what I'm saying? It might not be. Bro says, can you turn your mic up? You might gotta turn your volume up, because I think this thing is as high as it can go. I think everybody else can hear me, right? Anyway, if you're trying to be more, the thing that you have to do, and what's crazy is I was given this same advice. So, I love comic books. I do. I love the debate. I've loved all of it, right? I never thought that I could turn it into a career, right? Because originally I liked photography. I lost the ability to draw because I'm a writer. My wife is my artist now, but I lost the ability to draw. The only way I could paint a picture is if I took it. So I have a portfolio of pictures I've just never shown anybody, but I have shown other high-class photographers, and they love it. I have a portfolio called Olympia, and it's disgustingly nasty. It's beautiful. But what I had to learn is that when it comes to taking pictures and trying to tell a story with a picture, it was a band-aid for what I wanted to do, right? And what I want to do is tell stories. I want to tell stories. I'm good at telling stories. I'm good at entertaining people and inspiring people through storytelling. And that's when I was like, well, I already have all this comic book knowledge. I'm already like, I know my shit. What if I could inspire people through storytelling, right? But I had to learn. I had to figure that out, right? I had to literally figure that out. So for you, if you want to figure out how to do better content, you got to figure out what is it that you really want to do. What are you really good at? And once you decide what you're good at, then you have to understand that you're going to have to dig deep and buckle down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're just going to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lottery, but it's a lottery if you it's not a lottery if you can control it. But the only way you can do it, you got to have something. You got to have something to hit it with. And you're only going to figure that out if you actually sit down and think. Actually look at yourself and see what you want to do. Right? Now, if you want to make better content, first things first, showing your face is a plus. A lot of social media platforms are not going to pay you if you don't show your face. Right? You can build a platform, sure, but if you don't show who you look like, good fucking luck. Literally good luck. It's hard to build a platform with no personality and nothing. So you have to build that also. Some people can't do it because some people are very self-conscious of themselves and they're very, very scared of the open world. You're going to have to kill that fear. Sorry, you have to. You have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's something that you're just going to have to learn how to basically get over. But once you know how to get over it, you're good to go. But if you want to learn how to do better content, you're just gonna have to act like I could tell you everything to do on how to do it, but then like I say, it depends on your style. I'm just doing it for fun because I'm going to be a doctor. This is just for fun. Thank you for the advice. Oh yeah, if you're just doing it for fun, then don't even worry about that. Have fun with it. If you're not trying to build something with it, if you're not trying to actually do anything, you're just trying to have fun with it. That doesn't trying to do better content doesn't matter. It just, again, if you're just having fun, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It literally doesn't matter at all, because at that point you're just posting. You're just doing content. That's good advice. That's what I'm doing. I'm in a podcast with Home of DCU. Okay. It's like for fun as well. Yeah, no, that's also when you're just having fun and it doesn't. But you have to understand that when you get to a point where you want it to actually be something, right? You want to actually, then you have to understand that comes with a level of responsibility that you just can't walk away from. You just, at that point, I do this for, shut up. You don't do this for fun. Stop it. This is not just something fun that you do. Because once you take it to that level, there is a level of responsibility that you have to understand, that you have to be aware of no matter what happens. Because once you become a figurehead, anything you say and do will always be taken to the extreme, no matter what happens. Doesn't matter what it is. I bullshit you not. Somebody can call me a stupid bitch. If I say you're a dumbass, oh my God, King Lion called that guy a dumbass. He was disrespectful. Oh my God. Did we all forget he just called me a stupid bitch? Who cares? Called him a dumbass. Wow, okay. So it is what it is. When you get to a certain level and you become a figurehead, I promise you, anything you say and do, motherfucker, it is what it is. I will say social media, like Rose, I love your page. I appreciate that. But yeah, I will say, getting a good mental like wall is a must. It's literally a must. You better have that. Because I will say this, one thing that irritates me about people is that you always have these people who do these things where, like, how can I put it? They just be lying to motherfuckers. They be lying to motherfuckers all the time. I want you to understand that if you're having mental problems and your mental health is not where it needs to be, I want you to know that you can reach out. People care. People, man, when you get into social media or when you get into any high level position in anything that you do, people will tell you that, but the same people telling you that will usually disappear when you actually need the support. And anybody who's been in that position knows what it's like. Like, when I think the best way I can explain that, right? So that like somebody would understand, there's a scene from Judge Dredd, right? And Judge Dredd is talking to a female judge. I forgot her name. And he's trying to explain to her what it's like when you get to where he is, right? And you're out there on the streets and you're alone and you're by yourself and you're isolated. And she's like, it's not like that for me. Like, don't you have friends? Don't you have? And he's trying to get her to understand, like, you're young. You haven't been doing this like you're not in it like that. It doesn't. You haven't seen what I've seen, so you don't know yet. And he was right. That's how life is. You don't know. You literally don't know. The same people that try to tell, yeah, if you ever need help, just reach out. I'll be there. And then as soon as you need some help, it's funny how everybody disappears. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Anderson. So it's just that simple. And she looked she looked sad because she was like, how can he feel that way? But you haven't, like he said, you haven't been through what he's been through. And that's why I think I like the Judge Dredd movie. I do love the comics, but as a kid, I love that movie because, like, when you look at the story, Judge Dredd didn't grow up with a mother and father that loved him. He that was a memory, right? That was just something they programmed into him. He's a clone. And the only person or the only family he ever had, he was forced to judge him, right? And he has to live with that. And not only does he have to live with that, he has to still walk and be this example of what a judge is supposed to be, the law, right? And then what's even worse is that you do your job so well. You become this shining example just to see the very thing that you believed in turn on you and try to put you in the same prison that you sent inmates to. Isn't that crazy? Just to find out that your whole life was a lie. That the only family you ever had was your brother and you judged him and threw away the key, and that you were just a weapon that they created. That's all you are. You weren't created because somebody loved you. You didn't have a mom and dad who cared about you and thought you'd be some basketball player or baseball player. You were never destined to have a normal life. You were just a weapon. You were a weapon that they armed and used. And she'll never know what that's like because she doesn't have to live with that, right? She doesn't. She's not like, and that's the crazy part. It's like when you look at someone like Master Chief, it's the same thing. Master Chief is a Spartan. He's human, but he's not human, right? He's not like everybody else because he was made to be what he is. And they don't, and that's why like so many Spartans like got depressed and things happened, and they needed their own like Cortana to keep themselves stable because no matter if you bleed red or whatever, no matter what you do, you're not like everybody. You're a weapon. You're a weapon. And social media and life can be the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's social media. It doesn't matter if you have a high-paying career. It doesn't matter what you do. When you get to a certain level, there's a level of loneliness and isolation that everybody has to go through, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sorry to tell you that. Doesn't matter how many friends you have. Doesn't matter if you have a great support system. That is life. I swear to God, that's just how it is. And anybody who tells you otherwise is a lying bitch. I swear, like one thing about me is I'll never lie to y'all and give y'all some kind of false pretense. I promise you, the same people that comes with so, hi guys, I want you to know that mental health is important. And if you need help, you reach out and you tell some. It's a fucking lie. Because the average person doesn't know how to deal with situations like that. They don't know how to deal with somebody losing themselves and breaking down and basically their wall is cracking. They don't know how to deal with that. So when you do get in that situation, the only thing a person can do is listen, but listening is not enough. It's not enough. It's a Band-Aid every now and then for short-term problems, but then like it stacks. And once a person gets to that level to where they've built a fucking bridge and they're at the tip of that motherfucker and they want to fall off, you're not equipped to handle that because you don't know. They don't want to just be listened to anymore. They want a solution. And most people don't have solutions. So it is what it is. I don't know what day I'll go down to Dallas, but August 1st, hope while I'm down there, I'll see you at the comic shop. If it's August 1st, I'll make sure my black ass is up there. I promise. I'll make sure I'm up there. True, the higher you become, the more people either support or become haters. Always. Because it's different when you're the same, everybody loves you, right? But once you get above somebody, that jealousy, it doesn't matter. It seeps in. You can't do anything about that. You can't. People will always have envy. And they'll say, oh, I don't care about that. Shut up. Stop lying. Stop lying to me. Just stop it. It is what it is. That's why so many people that you do see who have all this money and they're so popular and famous, they're alone. They don't have anybody. They don't have anybody. It's just that simple. And a lot of them are like literally on their last legs, and they can't go to nobody because what they gonna do? That's why so many people. That's why you see it all the time. I'm not gonna say what it is, but that's why you see it all the time. I'm quite lucky. I feel it, but I have my wife. I actually do have friends. I got very, 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 very lucky. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick, right? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I was not doing okay, right? I had a car wreck, a real bad car wreck, and I was already depressed, and I was already sad, and I was already messed up, and I bullshit y'all now. I'm telling y'all the honest truth. If y'all don't believe me, go to the Discord and ask Sleepy. Sleepy can tell you. So there are times when I feel like I'm not doing enough for my wife, right? Because my wife is everything. Without her, I wouldn't even be here without her, right? But no matter how hard I work, there are times that I think I'm not doing enough for her, or I'm not enough, right? And she tells me all the time that's not true, but I can't help but think that. So there are times I get low, and it was one day, I bullshit you not, I was driving, and my car got hit from the back, and I sput out, and it was so weird, bro. It was so weird. On the right side of my car, there were no more cars. All the other cars went forward, because I don't know what it was, but then like when I looked to my left, I saw an 18-wheeler. I saw so many trucks. And I bullshit you not, I lift the steering wheel going. I put my hands on the side, and I just sat back and looked at it, and I just took my last little breath, and I was like, okay. And that was it. And I bullshit you not, I don't know. I still don't know how it happened. The car drives backwards. I'm not kidding with y'all. The car drives backwards, gets on the side of the road, and parks itself perfectly. I'm not kidding. And I sat there for a minute like I'm just sitting here like, the fuck? And I'm just like, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I'm not gonna say why I was upset, because you would think I would be so happy, right? But I was upset, right? And I couldn't talk to nobody about it. I was just doing content as much as I could to keep it off my mind. But then I got to a point where I just didn't talk to nobody. I'm not even kidding. I wasn't talking to anybody. Like I wasn't talking to anybody. And Sleepy kept trying to contact me. Everybody did. And I wasn't answering the phone. And because I wasn't there. And Sleepy, I'm not kidding. Sleepy was like, look here, man. Look here. You might be upset. I don't know what's wrong with you. But you cannot just sit here and abandon your people and not talk to us. I get it. Whatever's wrong with you, we can fix it. But I'm gonna need you. Like, you're gonna have to pick up the phone, bro. Like he kept doing it to the point when I picked up the phone. like I felt like I got sat down and I had a motherfucking figure looking at me. And it was him, it was Viv, it was everybody. Like, everybody sat down, like, had a whole thing. It was like basically asked what was going on with me, and I told him what happened. And it's like, that's why, like, if something happens now, I don't do that. Like, I know I can call Sleepy, or I can call Nemo. You know what I'm saying? I know I got JoJo. I know I got Arhanka. I actually know I have people. That's why I say I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. Like, I'm very, 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 very lucky. Like, I actually do have people who care about me. I have movie stars who care about me. I have actors who care about me. One of the biggest, most positive people on social media with 15 million followers loves everything that I do. Nemo said, I get 4 a.m. calls at random. He does. So that's what I was saying. So he says, wait, did you not tell Queen? No, it's not that. It's not that. It's like, how can I put it? Queen is, how can I put this? Queen doesn't know how to deal with things like that. She hasn't had like her life has never been hard. If I make it like she's never had, for the most part, she's never had bad things happen to her. Right? There are a lot of horrible things that happen to me that I just don't talk about. I just don't. I made a mistake of doing that one time. I'll never do it again. And only a small amount of people know the things that happened to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't do that again. And when I say like, it isn't like the average. I was bullied in school. No, I was never bullied in school. I was never. If y'all see some of my high school photos, I was the cool kid, the little goth rocker and shit. So I had a lot of horrible shit happen to me, to the point where there were times where like I was hospitalized. You name it. Like it was. I tell you what, it was one Thanksgiving, 3 years ago actually, and I'll tell you what, one of the reasons why I don't sleep and I'm always awake is because I have nightmares. I have nightmares where I can't breathe. I'm not kidding. I suffocate. I can't breathe. And I sweat. When I get like that, I sweat hard. And the only thing that can like make me feel, I guess, like I'm okay is if I'm underwater or if I have water on me. So I have to sit in the shower for like almost an hour and 30 minutes, some shit like that. But I was having these horrible nightmares that I was a kid. I wasn't even 5. I was like I think I was 2, maybe 3, and I kept remembering that there was a hospital, an ambulance. I was in the ambulance, and the doctor had this big blue thing on my face, and they kept pumping and pumping and pumping, and one night I bit my tongue. I bit the shit out of my tongue. I woke with blood all in my mouth. But it was Thanksgiving. I just asked my grandmother, did that ever happen to me? And she stopped eating and looked at me and goes, how the fuck do you remember that? And I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, how do you remember that? And I'm like, I'm confused. That's not a nightmare. She goes, no, that's not. And Queen was there. Queen, you should have seen her. She stopped eating and she was just staring at me. She goes, Everett? I was like, I looked at her and I think to myself, hold on. So that's not a nightmare. She goes, EJ, how do you tell me everything? I said, okay, I'm in a ambulance. There's a doctor with a blue thing and he's doing like this. He's pumping. Yeah. I don't understand. All I remember is everything went black, and then I just can't breathe, and it takes me a while to try to wake up because I can't breathe. I'm suffocating. And she goes, you almost died. And I was like, huh? She goes, yeah, you almost died, sweetie. And I just looked at her. I was like, and I'm not going to get into the specifics, but I brought up all the other nightmares, and apparently none of them are nightmares. Those are all real situations that's in here and keeps me from sleeping. So I don't sleep a lot. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't sleep a lot. Bro says, so you had like visions? No, they're actually like memories. They're real memories. But it's I went to therapy. Doesn't work as much as people say it does. Okay, it's trauma, but it's not like it's real trauma. So it's like it's not something I can shake or work through, basically. But yeah, when I do sleep, I can only sleep for so long. I can't. My maxes might be like an hour, maybe 2. If I go past that, nah, I'm good. So I'm constantly moving around. I'm not even kidding. Like right now it's 10:13. I won't leave my house maybe until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I promise you, I'm just gonna drive downtown and just drive around. I'm not even kidding. I do it all the time. Every week I'm just wasting gas. I'm not even kidding. I just get out and drive. I'm not even kidding. At 2 or 3 o'clock, because ain't nobody out here driving. So yeah, I don't sleep. I can't sleep. I can't. But Queen knows. She knows everything. But at the same time, it's like there's not much she can really do about it. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know how to, like, a lot of people wouldn't know how to. And there's not much anybody can do because it's not something they can control. There's no medicine for it. Well, there is medicine, but I'd be a Like Jesus, it's. I'm gonna tell you right now. When they tell you to take stuff that like messes up here, oh, ugh, good God. Let me see. Could Miranda from Marvel beat Timothy Hunter? Huh. Hold on. Make sure I know who that is. Hmm. Oh, baby girl from she's not from what's it called? She's not from 616. You're talking about baby with the reality warping abilities. The black baby girl who's I think she's heavy set. I think that's the one you're talking about, right? And she's got the reality warping abilities. That's the one you're talking about, right? I'm trying to make sure. What's up, Guardian? Yeah. Oh yeah. She can beat him. Cause it's not like nah. She can delete. It's not like deleting. Well, yeah. Nah. Miranda can beat him. Yeah, she can beat him. Yeah, she can beat him. Yeah. Cause it isn't like destroying a world or just simply she controls all of that. Now I will say because she hasn't destroyed an omniverse or affected one, I can give her a feat like that. But I think off rip she might be able to. Um, well, hold on, let me think again. Let me see. She can beat younger Timothy Hunter. She can't beat older. There you go. Range is her weakness. She can reality warp, but she doesn't have any feats of doing it to like a multiverse, omniverse, or anything like that, or even affecting past that. Timothy, on the other hand, is a different story. Young Timothy, she can beat young. She can't beat. No, she can't beat older Timothy. Let me see. Comic reading win. I don't know. Bro said, "What the fuck is Timothy?" Ooh, it's a perfect time to show you this. Oh shit. Now this is just one, but this is Timothy Hunter, The Book of Magic. If you guys have not read this, you should go read it. I have all three Omnis for this. It's an amazing read. If you want to really learn some power about DC, this is where it's going to be at. Um, but Timothy Hunter is who inspired Harry Potter. He is what Harry Potter actually is. Not even kidding. It was Timothy Hunter. So you might want to go check that out. I'm just gonna put you like this. There you go. He's a wizard, Harry. Oh, he's way more than that. He is the Moreland. He is magic. Who's smarter, Lex Luthor or Tony Stark? Tony Stark. Way more intelligent. It'd be Tony. He has better feats. Lex's feats are more focused on Clark. Tony? Oh, God. Good God. Who wins? Wanda or Timothy? Um. can't give it to Timothy right now. I can't. I can't. Not right now. It was for a long time. It was Timothy, and I would tell people all the time it's Timothy. But as for what she is now, what she's doing, nah, I can't. I can't give it to Timothy. The worst part about Timothy and Wanda is that Timothy will never get any more writing for the most part. He's not. His writing is done. He's done. He's got appearances and 3 omnibuses. He's done. Scarlet just keeps fucking going. Bro said, "Oh, I missed one. I'm sorry." What do you think of the crossover comic of Godzilla fighting in the Marvel Universe again? I'm not gonna lie, man. The only one that I really liked for that was the one where he fought Thor. But all the other ones I didn't really like too much. I thought it was cool. The other ones they did, but I think DC did a better job a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I can't. I can't. Sorry. Uh-huh. Have a good night, everyone. Get some sleep, King Lion. Bro said Godzilla crossovers are mad. Yeah. I don't think crossovers are needed. I think they should just really focus on Godzilla's story. I think that's where they're fucking up at. Like, I think they need to really tell the story of what he is, where he comes from. Like, I just forgot. I just forgot the title name. Rose said, yeah, I forgot the title name. But when they were doing the comic books before the movie came out, right? And they were showing you who he was before you watched the movies. I'm not gonna lie, that was beautiful. I had so much respect for him as a character because of the comics. I should do a story time for it. But apparently there were several times when Godzilla was living amongst humans in peace. Right, in peace. And it wasn't like they just worshipped him as a god. It was like they were family. They were family. And it just seems like no, I think he's lonely. I know he's lonely. And I hate that he has to have the responsibility that he has as a character, because it's fucked up. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair, and it's not right. He shouldn't have to deal with that. He just shouldn't. Like, think about it for me. Could you imagine being the only one of your kind, and the only people who are willing to communicate with you and even be friendly with you are in no way, shape, or form like you, and you have to limit yourself just to be around them so you don't kill any of them on accident? But then those same people that love you are the same ones who push you out from time to time, or will choose others over you. And out of everything around that would basically use you, right? Think about this. Every other species besides Mothra doesn't really care about humans like that, right? They don't. It's not too often that they live side by side. Most of them look at them like they're just food. And you have humans who have put their love and respect to others, opposed to the one that actually protects and keeps everybody safe. Somebody said like Superman, yeah, but it's worse. It's way worse. Clark has Lois. Clark gets to have kids. Godzilla doesn't get to have anything. And even if you go back to the old days, right, when Godzilla did finally had a baby and it got taken from him. It got taken from him. So it's like, it's not much. He's so lonely, and he wants to be around us, but we just keep attacking him. All he wants is peace. He don't want nothing else. He don't want to eat people. He don't want people to sacrifice themselves to him. He don't want any of it. He don't want animals, monsters doing it. He just wants the world to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? And he don't be like, it's just, when you read the comic, it's so sad, man. Like, there was a society that he used to live in, and it was one of the ones that we saw in the movie, but basically, I guess you could call it Atlantis or some shit like that. But basically, they loved him. They built him a place to sleep, a stairway to get up there and rest, and we don't know how, but it got destroyed. Then he found some more humans and loved them, and then Kong pushed him out. And that's what it says. Kong pushed him out. Well, it said Kong, but it shows his face. Or maybe it could have been the brown one. It could have been maybe it wasn't Kong. Maybe it was the other one. But still, he got pushed out. And every time I look at him, I just get real sad for him. I really do get sad for him, because like all he wants for us is to just to be happy and live peacefully. He don't attack nobody. He don't be doing shit to people. He just wants everything to be okay. That's it. And he's willing to put himself, like, I want y'all to understand what that shit's got to feel like. To save us, he got to kill his own. Think about that. To keep us safe, he got to kill his own. And if you read the comics, you'll see, like, before the movies come out, he be giving these motherfuckers all types of chances. He don't be wanting to rip, but it gets to a point where it's like, bro, I am trying my best not to have to kill you, and you will not leave me alone. And boom, that's another one just like him dead for us. And then we shoot missiles at his ass. Like what the fuck, bro? Come on now. That's the only one on our side, and we just keep beating his ass. It's sad. Like he's the only one on our side, and we really just be fucking him up. You know what I think humans should do? Could you imagine if humans built a place that just spewed like radiation that he could just absorb? Not too much that it kills us, but enough to where he could just feed and just relax and enjoy himself. Could you imagine that? A place of rest. It is, and it was crazy. It's like when you really look at what Godzilla is and what he stands for and why he was created in the first place. Godzilla was like, I'm not even gonna get into that. But for those who know, they know. If you know why he was created and what he means and what he is, you understand. Like, you understand what he is. So, it is what it is. Let me get to the next question. Bro, you said, I've been saying we gotta stop fucking with these powerful beings who let us slide, but no. And it's always somebody in the movies that'll tell you that. I just look, I'm trying to figure this out. Why are we finna go attack him? Because he's a threat. Threat to who? What is what has he done? If you could just tell me what he's done, I'm with you. But what specifically has he done? Well, he could kill, but he hasn't. He stays in the fucking ocean, and he rarely comes on land. What has he done to us that we want to nuke and kill him? I'm just trying to figure that out. Well, we need a way to defend ourselves. Yeah, him. He does that. He ain't lost yet. He's 1,000-0. He ain't lost shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is it that he's doing that's an imminent threat to us, and we got to keep hurting him. And it's like nobody ever has an answer. There's never an answer. Well, I don't think something that big should exist. Well, I don't think something this weak should exist. So what? No, we are the dominant species. No, we're not. No, we're not. Everything on this planet is bigger and better than us. Our nuclear weapons fuel them. It doesn't kill any of them. We got an oxygen destroyer that's finna create. Nothing we do can stop them. And they're not even the only ones. It's more of them in the. You saw motherfucking I'm sorry. You saw Ghidorah. He's not even from our planet. If that thing came from up there, there's nothing. There's no telling what else is out there. He the only defense we got. Well, I feel like we should just blow the shit up anyway. Oh my fucking god. And as soon as a big 3-headed dragon starts tearing shit up, Godzilla, can you save us? I'm not gonna lie. If I was Godzilla, fuck you. Fuck you. He fucking up the planet. I can just stay in the ocean. Fuck you. Have a good day. That's what I would do. If it was up to me, have a good day. I'm staying my ass in the ocean. Fuck you. That's what they should. Somebody should do a skit like that. Godzilla, can you save it? Fuck you. Don't ask me shit. You gonna let him kill us? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna let him do whatever he wants. You got it. You got it. It ain't bothering me. I don't even eat whales and shit. I really don't. I just be swimming. I'm self-sufficient. I don't need shit from you. You got it. You got it. But what about innocent lives? What about mine? You want my big ass to go over there and fight that 3-headed dragon, risk my life, just so you could shoot me with an oxygen destroyer again? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nah. Hey, Ghidorah, you can have it. I'm good. I'm gonna stay my ass in the ocean. He can have the top. I'll be in the ocean. I ain't doing shit else. Duh. I'm sorry. The kaiju you are trying to reach is no longer in service. I'm not playing. I would do that. They should do a movie where he just says, fuck it, I'm done. Don't ask me shit. Like, that should be the whole movie. The whole movie should be them getting fucked up by kaiju. They're running the world, right? And Godzilla is just like, fuck you. Humans get over there. You know, no, think about it. This be a great-ass story. This be a great-ass story. If you remember in Godzilla 2, which is still the best one they ever fucking made, right? There was a depiction of some type of fucking human having some kind of glowing orb. I feel like that glowing orb should be the very thing that helps them contact or even speak to kaiju, right? And I feel like Godzilla should be like, fuck you, I'm done, don't ask me shit. And humans should go looking for that orb, and they find it. They get to Godzilla, and they use the orb to speak to him. And he speaks perfect fucking English, right? Right? It'd be cool. Just like, Godzilla, look. They're killing us. We have no defense. All our weapons are making them stronger, and we just don't understand. Why have you forsaken us? Why won't you help us, Godzilla? Why have you stopped defending us? And then look, I swear to God, this would be so fucking cool if, like, he gets up and it's like this God moment where he's looking down at you and you're looking up at him, and he just tells you, how many times have you shot me? How many times have you blown me up? How many times have you ran me away? How many times have you stirred my nest? Have you ruined my world? How many times have you polluted it? Why should I not let them wipe you out? At least if they get rid of you, the world goes back to normal. What have you done that justifies me saving you? And then you just have them looking at him. And he just stares at him like, answer the question. What have you done that justifies me saving you? And he roars, tell me! And it's just like, it's just on the ground looking up. A million years is a blink of an eye for me. I can stay here and I can sleep. When I wake up, the world will be better for it. So why should I do anything for you? And then he just turns around and leaves. Turns around and goes right back to sleep. Just don't even say shit. Just goes back to sleep. And they got to go back and tell him, what did he say? Did he say he's going to come back and get the kaiju? He said, fuck us. What? Fuck who? He said fuck who? He said he said Like, what have we done that justifies us being saved? He's gonna let innocent people die. I mean, we kill innocent people every day if you think about it. It's not the same. It's the same. It's definitely the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's. Oh, and I like that. I like that. Okay. What if we get the other nice kaiju, right? Right? Mothra? Yeah, what if we get Mothra? What if we go get Mothra to come and, help us out? What if Mothra can help us, right? I think Mothra would defend humanity. And Mothra literally like webs herself up and just says, fuck y'all. Like, imagine that. Imagine getting the twins together to go talk to Mothra, and then Mothra literally just like makes a whole spider web cocoon and just like, fuck you, don't ask me shit. And then when they try to open to talk to her, right, they try to use the orb and they go, Arthur, we want to understand, why won't you help us, Mothra? And then Mothra looks just like, I'll help you if Godzilla's willing to help you. And they're just like, oh shit, yeah, that's what I thought. I can put myself in hibernation right now, bitch. Wake up, you bitches will be gone and the world will be good. What is the point of saving y'all? Like, what's the point of saving you? Just really think about that. Really think about that. And I think it'd be so cool in the movie, right? If the movie ends where there is no happy ending, right? The world is changing. Kaiju, specifically the ones that are an invasive species, they breed. Humans are being eaten. The human population is getting lowered, right? They're like food for these things, right? Humans can't even feed themselves because they can't go into the ocean and fish because there's so many kaiju in there that are tearing up boats and ships and shit, right? They can't feed themselves, and then all the livestock that they would eat is being eaten by all the other species, right? Right? Imagine going to the only race of people the kaiju like, right? Imagine going to those people, and those people are like, no, you can't live here. You can't live here. They said, look, we need to be safe. That's cool. You had that. You come here, we're all fucked. You have a good day. We're not helping you. We're not helping you, right? We're not helping you. And like, it would be so cool as if, like, at the end of the movie, all it shows is humans living in fear, crying, holding their loved ones, all that shit, right? And you just watching people die. Like, it's so sad. You just watch people die, living in horror. And that's the end of the movie. And what I would like is, like, for the second movie, bro says, sounds like Godzilla Earth. Like, it was just like what I would like for the second movie is for it to be like, in the second movie, it's like Pacific Rim, but different, right? Humans don't want to die. And now it's like, we can't live with them. We can't live peaceful. So we're gonna have to fight for our own fucking survival, right? And they bring back the Mechagodzilla program. Right? They bring that shit back. And when they bring it back, they don't just go off killing the kaiju off right? They just start trying to build their own cities where they can live and the kaiju can't fuck. But every time a kaiju tries to hurt them, they basically activate him to go fucking like kill the kaiju off, right? Now, humans start to celebrate because they feel like we can protect ourselves now. I think we're good as long as we keep ourselves like we are. I think they'll leave us alone, or we need to carve out a place for ourselves, right? But then, as always, there's always that one fucking person that wants world domination because he feels like humans should be the reigning supreme. Like, we shouldn't have to have a section for ourselves. The whole planet should be ours, right? He wants to dominate. He has power now. He wants to dominate. And I feel like the next movie should really be seeing that struggle of humans. Like, humans, like you understand why Godzilla does what he does, because here is this person that doesn't just want a piece, he wants everything. And him wanting everything jeopardizes everything else. And now humans have to basically kill themselves and hurt themselves to protect the kaiju and put themselves in a position to where it's like, after slaughtering so many of their own, right, blood is on their hand and shit like that. They don't even notice, but Godzilla been behind them the whole time watching. but not behind them physically, mentally, right? Because you connect to that orb. So the orb lets him see everything. And it would be so cool if he like talks to all the humans and says, "This is what it's like to be me. Look at your hands." And humans look at their hands. They say, "See that blood? See all those dead bodies in front of you? That's the sacrifice I made for you every day. I killed my own for you. I watched my own brothers and sisters die so you can survive. And look what you just did. Now you know how precious peace is. Now you know what it's like to sacrifice the very people who you love are just like you so someone who is not like you can survive." And it'd be great to see humanity kind of understand, like, this is why he just wants peace, because this shit is terrible. Right? Even when they wipe the blood off, they're crying because, like, no matter how much they wipe it off, it's still there. And he makes them remember, like, think about how many of my own kaiju brothers I've killed. How much of their blood has been on my body. That scent. Do you think that scent just goes away because I jump in the ocean? I can't get that shit off me. It's there. Every time I kill one of my own, it's there. It's on me. They're dead, but that scent is still there. And it'd be so cool to kind of like see humans really understand that, and then make a new pact with Godzilla. Would be he said this would be a dope ass movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be cool to see all of humanity walk to Godzilla, and like get on their hands and knees and make a new pact. And it's like we get it. We get it. And it would be so cool to see him like get up and put everything back in check, but with one exception. Kaiju would no longer just go back into sleep. The kings would, but regular kaiju would be allowed to live all around the world, and humans would just have to learn how to get along. They would have to learn that they have to share, that you don't get to have everything on your own. And I would love like a time skip to where we see all these beautiful pyramids and there's such lush and green all over the earth, and humans are like literally like you got humans flying on top of kaijus, you got humans riding on kaijus, you got humans and kaijus living together. But if you think that's the end of the movie, no, because now that they're all together, they have to come together to fight a bigger threat. I don't know if you guys know, but in the Asian Godzilla cinematic universe, there's an alien race that collects kaijus and they something else. Anyway, basically, Earth is bro said this is fire. Like basically, Earth is about to get invaded by the same alien race who creates kaijus, right? And it's gonna take humans and kaijus coming together, including Godzilla, to not only stop them but push them back. And they can't use technology because their technology is gone. They have to use different technology, right? Iwi technology. So they have to think differently and move differently, right? And you know what I would love to see? I would love to see an honor guard of human Godzilla warriors. And I'm saying, like, think about this. We saw that Godzilla's bones, right, can still charge and still like take on Godzilla's radiation and glow. It would be so cool to see an army of humans with Godzilla armor, right? They took his scales and they turned his scales, like his spikes turned his spines into armor. It'd be so cool if Godzilla could bathe them in his fire, and that armor not only charges them, but it makes it where it's like they can cut through solid steel, rock. I mean, cutting through kaiju. Like, I think that'd be fucking awesome, and it would be the human Godzilla army with all the kaijus versus the alien force and their kaijus. And I just think that'd be great. I think that'd be kind of cool to see humans working like that. Let me stop spitting too much for somebody fucking kidnaps me. Let me stop. I don't need Hollywood coming down here grabbing by the back of my neck. You're better than ChatGPT. We're finna hold you hostage. Hold on. I had a... Hold on a second. You doing Cash App death battles again? Yes, I am. Thoughts on Godzilla -1? I think that one's cool. I've watched all the Godzilla movies I have, but I want y'all to do me a favor. When y'all get a chance to, go watch Godzilla 2. Just, y'all think I'm playing? Get the biggest TV you got, sit in your living room, and watch Godzilla 2. by yourself. Cut all the lights off. Get you some popcorn, whatever you need, and just watch it. And I promise you're gonna be like, yeah, this it's the best one. I think Godzilla Minus One is great, but I think the problem that I have with Godzilla Minus One, nobody talks about it. It's a great film, but nobody talks about it. It's a great film, but nobody talks about it. Godzilla 2 is the best. It's the best. Godzilla 2 is literally the best. Godzilla, the rest of that shit they was making, man, you got to go back. You got to go back to that original sauce, baby. I'm sorry, you got to do it. Full fed Galactus with magic versus the Endless. He eating them. He eating them. Fuck that. He's eating them. Stick from Marvel versus Ra's al Ghul. Straight hand. Stick. Stop. Stick. What? I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, I had Sleepy in the back of my head. That's $2, Lion. You better give an answer and shut the fuck up. That's $2, Lion. I ain't playing with you. Like, I heard that shit in the back of my mind. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, Stick wins that. Godzilla versus Black Panther. Black Panther. Bitch, I own 5 galaxies. I will fuck you up. Stop it. Bro said Hollywood has no imagination. True. True. That's just what I would love though. Like, I would just love humanity to kind of see. Like, just really imagine that though. Like close your eyes and imagine that. Like, imagine humans having to kill their own kind and then understand they're doing it to preserve species that aren't even themselves. And then imagine looking at all that blood and death and all the bodies, and you can't get rid of it. You just can't. Even if you bury it, you can't get rid of it. And imagine Godzilla being connected to the back of your mind, and Godzilla telling you, like, this is what it's like to be me. This is what it's like to be me. To kill your own people. To have blood all over your face. And you can't get rid of it. No matter how far I swim, no matter where I go, I see their bones. I smell their blood. And sometimes, if they had children, I have to look at those babies or whatever that's alive left, looking at me, knowing I'm the one that took their alpha away. It was me, and I did it all for you. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine Godzilla being able to communicate that. Bro said you would have to get rid of human greed first. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because even when it comes to the Titans have greeds. Like the Mutos, they wanted the planet for themselves. They wanted only them to survive. And that's what Godzilla is, that deterrent. He is that thing. Cooler and Frieza versus Hulk and Human Torch. Human Torch dies. Hulk, on the other hand, off rip, he's not fast enough to hit them. They're gonna hit that motherfucker into space. And he gonna be in that bitch. And there's nothing that, I mean, yeah, he can kill a planet. That's cool, but like they're just too fast. They're too fast. They output way too much power. They can't kill him, but they can like knock that motherfucker through space and leave him there. They can do shit like that. If he gets put into a black hole in about 1,000,000 trillion years, he'll come back stronger, sure, but like nah. Bro said Guardian hates Human Torch. I'm talking, he gonna get stretched. Remember when Johnny fought Annihilus' army and that motherfucker was dead? I'll tell y'all the most hurtful thing you can see when it comes to that, right? Mr. Fantastic was opening that portal to Annihilus' place, and there was a little Annihilus with the Fantastic Four uniform in his hand. He was like, we killed that bitch. I'm just like, and he had to see it. It's like, damn. That shit's sad. That shit's sad. What's the next one? That's so sad. Oh man, what's this? Let's see. We're almost at 2 hours, so y'all come on, hit me with y'all best shot before I get up out of here. Y'all hit me with your best shot. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Bro said Guardian hates Human Torch. I believe it. I believe he hates Human Torch. Damn, if it wasn't so broke. Wait, if I wasn't so broke. Oh, bro said $2. If you got $2, put $2 in. That's good. Shit. Favorite soundtrack from your last favorite movie? Ooh, damn. Damn, I don't have a favorite soundtrack. But I do have a song sometimes I play and I think it's by Outkast. Let me find it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me find. I can't play it on YouTube because YouTube will mess it up. Tomb Raider, Outkast. Yeah, Outkast, Speed Ballin'. If you haven't heard that, listen. You need to listen to that. I'm listening to it right now. I'm not even kidding. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Oh, there we go. But if you haven't heard that, you need to listen to that, bro. Like sometimes I have like old school songs playing in the background because I grew up as a '90s baby. Oh, that man paid $50. Damn you, damn you. I will answer your question if you answer my question. Do you want me to lie to you or tell you the truth? Do you want me? I'm gonna say it again. Do you want me to lie to you and tell you the truth? Please, proud. Do you want me to lie to you or tell you the truth? Which one you want? Which one you want? Which one you want? Truth? Okay, you asked for it. Do I have faith in humanity? No, I don't. I don't have faith in humanity. Um a person is good, people are stupid. What do I mean by that? Humans are so desensitized and humans are so much like animals. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Humans, we think we're better than everybody else because we can talk and we're smart and we know how to make fire. But we're the most cruel. Isn't that crazy? We're the most cruel. We can do anything we want. We're cruel. We got situations like we have obesity and starvation happening at the exact same time. You can't even make that shit up. How the fuck do you have obesity and starvation at the same time? You can't make that shit up. You can't make this shit up. Um, do I have faith in humanity? No, I don't. Too many of us are like sheep. We're like drones. They don't know no fucking better, and that's dangerous. That's very dangerous because when everybody's like sheep, there aren't a lot of people who are leaders, and a lot of the leaders that we have are manipulators. They look at you like sheep. I would like more leaders. The issues with leaders is a lot of leaders look at people like sheep. You don't have any value to them. You're just something for them to manipulate. They look at you like a resource. That's all. They look at you like a fucking resource. Um, and that's all around the world. It's not just America. It's all around the world. The whole world is like that. Like the problem with my silly ass is I like to learn the world. I like to learn everybody. I know too much. I've seen too much. There's this group of guys that do these pranks that I hate. I hate them to the passion because it just reminds me how fucked up people are. And what they'll do is they will grab a child in the middle of the street and take them somewhere like behind an alley. Most of the people who see that shit happening don't do nothing. They just keep walking. Every time I see that shit, I get angry. Every time I see that shit, I get angry. You know what I'm saying? It's so irritating. It's so irritating. Man, it's irritating. I hate it. I hate it when I see shit like that. Man, I hate it. What a passion. What a passion. Ugh. But yeah, no, I don't have faith in humanity. I just don't. A lot of people are just pieces of shit. Sorry to tell you, they really are. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't want YouTube to demonetize me. But do you know what it's like when you look at your elders who we should be taking care of, but we're not? You got kids who are starving, having horrible shit happen to them, and as a people, we don't do shit about it. We don't do shit. We got people who can't afford health care. We got people who serve our military come home broke. What? Like we're not where we need to be. And it makes me even sadder because I'm a 90s kid. Right? I'm a 90s baby. And sometimes I wish I can go back to being a kid again from 1991 all the way to 2000, because something that I remember that other people don't is that I remember what Christmas was like. Holidays. Life was so simple. Life was so simple. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go buy me some of that simple back. You know, we you know, now when people get hungry, you don't feel like you've eaten if it wasn't a luxurious meal, if you didn't have a whole, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when, like, remember when you got hungry and you wanted something to eat, and your aunts or your mom or whoever would go get 2 big ass like hot dog buns, put them on the grill, go in and go in there and grill you up some fucking hot links, not hot dogs, hot links. Put some mustard on it. Give you a soda with a cup of ice or some chips. That was all you need. That was all you needed. Remember on birthdays when your cousin or somebody had a birthday, or when you had a sleepover? Remember those chili dog nights? Y'all remember that, them chili dog nights? Remember how, like, they get you 3 or 4 chili dogs, 3 or 4 dogs, right? Put the chili on top, put the cheese on top, put it in the microwave for like just like not even a minute, just so that cheese would melt. Give you a bowl of chips, something to drink. Remember that? Remember how it was safe to eat ramen noodles? Remember how we used to all eat Scooby sandwiches? Like, you didn't need much. Everything was good. Everything was cool. You said, damn, I'm hungry now. Now I gotta get You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when malls were good. Like, I remember when malls were great. I remember when arcades had life in them. Now we got arcades that really ain't shit. They just got a bunch of games that don't nobody want to fucking play. It's just a bunch of bullshit in there. Shit don't even make no sense to have. Like, why do you have this? Nobody wants to play this. Put some shit in here. Remember going to the skating rink? Nah, fuck the skate. Remember just going to the mall. Remember every mall had a cookie station, right? And if it didn't have a cookie station, all malls back in the 90s had a chili dog, corn dog, motherfucking chili cheese fries, and nacho station. Y'all remember that? If you went to the movies or you went to the skating rink or whatever, it always had something like that. Y'all remember that shit? Yeah, field cookies, yes. Y'all remember that? You said, remember Toys R Us? Yes. Food courts, remember that? Remember the food courts was never McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, and the food courts was ran by family businesses. Y'all remember that shit? You go to a mall, you get hungry. As long as you had $5, you had something to eat. Do y'all remember that? You go to the mall, you had $5. $2 was gonna get you some chili cheese nachos, right? Another $1 was gonna get you a soda and a cup, because a cup of ice is only 50 cents. The rest of that, you can go get you a cookie or a corn dog. If you wanted a slice of pizza, which everybody had a pizza place, a slice was only $1, maybe $2. Do y'all remember that shit? Everything is not like I want to go back. I hate it here. I hate it here, man. I hate it here. I miss them days, boy. You go to the skating rink, you want something to eat. Yeah, let me get a Sprite, a large cup of ice, and let me get some chili cheese nachos. You have chili cheese fries too? Ooh. Dang. Yeah, let me get some chili cheese fries. Okay, you want crinkle cut or you just want regular fry? Ooh, shit. Let me get regular fry. Okay. Remember that? Let me get a corn dog. That'll be $2. Okay, yeah. Let me get a corn dog. Yeah, thank you. Corn dogs be big as shit. Now if you want a corn dog, you got to go to a state fair or some shit. Used to be able to go anywhere and get a damn pretzel or a corn dog. Like, come on, bruh. Man, I'm pissed. I remember them days. What you want to eat? What you want? You want a pizza? Let me get a sausage. Let me get a sausage, pepperoni. Slice be this goddamn big. No, not small and it be this goddamn big. Stop. Man. I miss corn dogs. Man. I'm gonna have to find a way to make me one. I miss corn dogs. I hate this new shit. You want a corn dog, you gotta get that bitch at Walmart, and it's nasty. Corn dogs are not supposed to be soft. Corn dogs are supposed to be fucking crispy and delicious. That's how corn dogs are supposed to be good. Like, let me tell you how delicious a corn dog is supposed to be. Corn dogs are supposed to be so goddamn delicious, I'm damn near trying to eat the stick. Y'all remember that shit? Remember how when you would eat the corn dog and the motherfucking wood on the stick tasted like the goddamn corn dog? Stop playing with me. And the best thing about food back in the day, everything was so big and delicious, you didn't need double. You only needed one. Let me get a corn dog. Corn dog be this goddamn big and thick. You can't even put no mustard on it like this. You gotta bite and mustard. Bite because it be so goddamn big. Shit. I'm mad now. I'm mad. Damn, I'm mad just thinking about this shit. I hate it here. Everything was so simple. Everybody's house was full of music. You went to somebody's house. Somebody had a big ass stereo system. It was always filled with music. Always. Breakfast was always delicious, and now breakfast is bullshit. Like I don't remember how good we had it as kids, man. I really don't. Like, I mean, I remember, but I hate that I remember it. Like, wake up, you got bacon, eggs, sausage, biscuits. And it was crazy is breakfast don't even cost so much to make. Get you a box of pancake mix, couple strips of bacon or some sausage, some eggs, couple orange juice for breakfast. Breakfast now is is a bowl of rice, 2 eggs, and some bullshit. And I remember, and I don't get me wrong, having movies on digital is good, but going to your uncle's house or somebody's house and them having a wall of VHS or DVDs to pick from, bro, that shit was so, man, that shit, living rooms used to be fucking gas. Do y'all, maybe it's just me, but do y'all remember when you were kids? If you were 90s baby, you know what I'm talking about. Remember when you were kids and all your cousins, y'all would have them sleepovers at your auntie house or your cousin's house? Y'all remember that shit? And your uncle, everybody would go into the living room, and that's because that's where the big TV was. The big TV was always in the living room. Everybody would go in the living room. Y'all remember that? Right? And a grandma or auntie would make a big ass pallet on the floor. It'd be full of blankets and pillows, you name it. And everybody would sit their ass in the middle of that fucking floor, pick the movies they wanted to watch, and it's you just having a good old time. Y'all remember that? Remember that? At night, y'all watching movies. During the day, y'all playing the game or y'all outside. Like, it's. I want to go back. And then holidays was holidays. If it was Thanksgiving, your city let you know it was Thanksgiving. If it was Christmas, your city let you know it was Christmas. If it was Halloween, Valentine's Day, your city would let you know it's that day, and you would know it's that day. Ugh. Yeah, get together and watch scary movies and shit. Let me stop. Y'all finna have me crying in this bitch. Stop. You said, you remember the Hub channel? Yes! Let me stop. Damn, let me stop. Okay. The next one. Who would train Daredevil and Nightwing better? Master Roshi, Master Splinter, or Master Wu? Master Wu. Master Wu. Master Wu. Yep. I'm just kidding. No, it'd be Master Roshi. Master Splinter can get him a little bit. No, I'm just playing. But no, it'd be Master Roshi. Roshi got it. He got it. What's the next one? How far would Tim Drake with psychic mutant abilities and trained by Taskmaster? Who could beat him in Marvel? Or who would he beat? Him being trained by Taskmaster doesn't really do anything. Taskmaster's not. That ain't shit. It's not gonna do much. But Tim Drake with those abilities, on the other hand, he'd be good. But he wouldn't be able to like. Nah, if he comes against somebody who can resist him, it doesn't matter. It literally wouldn't matter. He'd get his ass beat. Yeah. He'd get his ass beat. It wouldn't matter. He's gonna get far, but psychics don't really. You missed 2 super chats. Oh, I got you. So how bad would it be if Mr. Sinister got a hold of the formula to make his own powerful? Throw the whole universe away. Stop it. Stop it. We saw him kill Scarlet Witch. Stop it. You gonna give him. Stop it. Stop it. Chemical X and the ability to create Powerpuff Girls. Stop. Stop. He wouldn't even need. He wouldn't even need the mutant gene. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Nope. Mm-mm. We all die. I don't. Yeah, no, we all die. Toon Force, and you can make whatever power you. Stop it. Stop it. And he wouldn't even make Powerpuff Girls. That's how bad it would be. He'd get that shit to himself because he. Stop it. Who is Spider-Man's best friend? Torch, Miles, or Damn. Why is Azazel calling me while I'm live? Hold on, guys. Hello? What is that? Oh, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, send that to me. I'm gonna have to make another video, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna make another video. Yeah, let me call you. Let me call you at the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another video, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another video. Anyway, who is Spider-Man's best friend? Torch, Miles, or Guardian? I don't know how to answer that. I don't know how to answer that. Cause it's not Torch, it's not Miles. You're gonna be mad at me when I say this. Damn, I can't. I can't. I gotta say Mary Jane. I gotta say Mary Jane. Because they specifically said that to each other. Um, Best friend would entail that you go to that person, like you actually hang out with that person a lot. Um, and Spider-Man doesn't have a lot of time to deal with friends, etc. And the person who's been around the most is Mary Jane. I would have to say Mary Jane on that one. I would have to say that. I'm sorry. How far would Apocalypse get if he had the anti-life equation in DC? Man, I don't even think Apocalypse would want the anti-life equation. Um, because that wouldn't be his goal. But if he had it, I don't know anything that would be able to stand against him unless it's the presence. Clark wouldn't be able to do it. Darkseid wouldn't be able to do it. So if he had that shit, everybody's getting fucked. Everybody's getting fucked. Because he would have it, and he would have the mind and the power to actually, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Hell yeah. But guys, it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes. So I do have a video that I need to make. Hell yeah, I got a video I gotta make. But thank you guys for coming in for questions. I believe we're doing the podcast tomorrow night, so I'll see you guys there. Besides that, I'm King Lion, and I'll catch you guys later.